What a great flight. Damn, pretty nice.
Mr. Hanson, what are we going to do today?
I think we're going to go caribou hunting today, Steve.
That's right.
We got a heavy fog setting in, so we need to make sure we get across there.
Well, Bob Summers.
One of co-owner.
Hey folks, welcome to Buck Obsession. I'm host Steve Lewis. I'm here with Bob Summers with Deltana Outfitters and his two clients George Kardashian and Nick O'Hennison. Is that correct?
You got it.
I got it right, which is good. Met these guys 2 days ago. They're going to tell you a little bit about themselves, how they got here with Deltana, and then we'll speak with Bob here and go down a itinerary of what the hunt's going to be through the next week. George? Go ahead. Nick?
Last February at the Safari Club International Convention, I was proving the halls over there, looking for an opportunity to hunt a caribou with an outfitter, but we wanted the right outfitter. George and I have hunted quite a few places, quite a few countries, quite a few continents, and after meeting Bob and getting his information with Deltana, talked to a few other people, and that evening I called George and said, I think I've got the right guy and the right place and the right time. The next day went over and saw Bob, and we booked the hunt, which was quite exciting to us because we felt that at that point in time Bob had the ideal opportunity for us to hunt caribou the way we wanted to hunt caribou. And we're quite pleased to be here. And I think that as time got close, George got quite excited about coming on this hunt too, as he usually does.
Yeah, so far it's been a great experience, and everybody in camp has been fantastic, and we're looking forward to the next few days and see what happens with our hunt and go on from there.
We're excited here, being with Deltana. I met Bob 2 years ago in Virginia at a hunting show. Bob came aboard as a sponsor for Buck Obsession and a title sponsor for us. So each show is presented by Deltana Outfitters, which we're honored to have. And he's been nothing but great to work with. We're finally made it out here to Alaska to finally get it done and film hunts for him, and we're super excited. And we're gonna have Bob tell you a little bit about Deltana.
Ralph Miller and Jim Widener established Deltana in 1982. Been going strong. We have 3 federal concessions that we hunt brown bear, caribou, sheep, grizzlies. And I was just right place at the right time. Started off as a guide and moved up through and got to where I am right now.
So hopefully in this trip here that we're here in Alaska, north side of Brooks Range, we can knock down 4 caribou. Four caribou here. It's be phenomenal, and we're super excited about it and bringing our viewers this hunt. And if you get a chance, book a hunt with Deltana. I'm telling you this, it's 5-star rating in my book. Great hospitality here. They know what they're doing. Great guides, a great service, and you need to check them out. So deltana.com. Mr. Hanson, what are we going to do today?
I think we're going to go caribou hunting today, Steve.
That's right.
I think we'll probably go straight up the side of that hill through that wonderful muskeg again and see what's out there.
Cool deal. Beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day out here today.
Everything worked good this morning.
Did it?
Yeah.
No cloud cover. I guess we're supposed to take this nowadays.
We know when.
I've been with them.
All right, folks, I'm out here with Bob Summers, Deltana Outfitters of Alaska, Brooks Range, Caribou hunting. Nick and George is clients for this hunt. We're going to be filming it for this year's episode of Buck's Legend. It's been nothing but non-stop, awesome time out here. God's country is awesome, beautiful. And this is Bob Summers to my left here, Deltana. One heck of a guide, man. Oh man, yeah, man. He's showing us what it's all about. And hopefully we can get some caribou on the ground this morning. Four of them.
That's a lot of good. I get it.
Got Dakota.
We'll get it done.
Steve will take a bag. I'll hop
Yep.
back and get
Downhill. I'll roll downhill. Gonna do a little B-roll film here. Last day of camp in this location, but these ravens, man, they've been flying all morning. I want to tell you what, they're the biggest turkeys, man, back home in Virginia. I mean, they're huge, but they've been flying these creek bottoms, feeding. But you know, this land out here, man, this is no man's land. It's God's creation, and you're gonna have to respect it because it's survival out here, as you can see. Well, folks, here in Alaska, second day. As you heard Bob Summers say this morning, the guide for Deltana with his clients there, that we're going to be possibly moving camp here this afternoon sometime. See what happens here today. Seeing if have any movement of caribou coming through, but it's been pretty quiet here. I got some, cows and calves, walking around the area here, but we're going to hang out here, and it's pretty cold. It's about, again, 35 degrees here. Finally got some sunshine today, but it's been a good trip, man. It's been pretty fun. These two clients here, George Kardashian and Nick Hansen, they're pretty good old fellows there, and it's an experience with these guys. They're pretty funny, pretty fun to be with. A great fellowship here in Alaska, and
But we're here at the Brooks Range, and good time. So y'all just stay tuned, and we'll see what we can bring you here during this trip.
Are you guys packed up? Oh yeah, perfect.
So tell us about it, George. What's going on?
Well, right now we're pulling out of this camp, and we're waiting on the airplane to pick us up. We're breaking camp right now. They'll probably pick us up in about an hour and a half, and they're gonna move to a new camp. Hopefully we can get on some caribou and
What happened, George?
anyways, we're gonna try new camp, and we're gonna go on see if we can get a couple caribou down, and so we're sitting tight and waiting for the airplane. Other than that, everything's great. Pretty nice.
Well, folks, what we had to do was pack up camp. We had to leave the first camp, have the pilots come in and get us to a second location here in the Brooks Range. So we had to move camp. We had to locate these herds. A lot of walking, a lot of hiking, but we did it. And so stay tuned here and see what old Nick and George can put down on the ground for you here in Alaska.
How we dry our socks out tonight?
Come in the bottom sink bag.
Another pair needs to be dried. These will. I'm looking real bad, ain't it? Huh? You want this Gore-Tex sit on that? I can sit on this.
I'm in mode now.
Might be some on top.
Bob Summers has gone through the willows over here to get next to the river to see where those caribou are at. And once we spot them and he gets them located, then we'll put the slip on them so George can get the first shot at the big bull that's in there. We think everything's going to go quite nicely.
We got a heavy fog setting in, so we need to make sure we get across there. But we're getting ready to get this shot off.
Well, folks, thanks for watching this episode of Buck Obsession, Top of the World Alaska Part 1. We will air a Part 2 for this hunt here and see if old George Kardashian and Nick can seal the deal on that Alaska Caribou. It was a great time in camp with these guys. They're funny, one of a kind, and it was awesome spending the time with them in God's creation up there in Alaska. So hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.